Hey there everybody, what's up? It's me again, I'm back, and looks like I'm back just in time because there's a new spotlight hour. Only thing is, I can't remember which Pokemon is meant to be the star of the spotlight hour. I'm assuming it's Eevee because I already saw like two or three of these. Hold on. Yeah, but I guess it must be Eevee. Let me just quickly consult the wise words of the news board, and as you can see, there's something new in the news today. It's always nice to hear new news. This news has something to do with Mega Evolutions, but let me just see. Yep, it's Eevee for today, September 1st, and you can earn twice the XP for catching a Pokemon. So you know what that means. Lucky egg. Lucky egg, and I gotta catch as many Pokemon as I can in under an hour. Look at all these Eevees. Hold on. I'm really hoping for a shiny one because Eevee has by far the most amount of split evolutions in the entire Pokemon franchise. It can evolve into 7 different forms. Is it 7? No, wait, hold on. 9, sorry. I don't know why I said 7. It can evolve into 7 completely different forms. Each form has a different type. And yeah. So to get a shiny one is great. To manage to somehow pull off the impossible and find 9 of these, so you can have a shiny Eevee in each of its evolved forms, Eeveelutions, as the fan base calls them. Yeah, that's something special. That's something very, very special. And the thing is, though, right now, at this point, only 8 of Eevee's possible evolution forms. Look at that, I hatched an egg. How nice. Only 8 of the 9 available forms are in the game, because the 9th one is particularly tied to Gen 6. When Eevee was first introduced, it was already a pretty unique Pokemon because it was pure normal, but it had the ability to evolve into 1 out of 3 different Eeveelutions. Each has its own unique type. There was Jolteon, Vaporeon, and Flareon. You can evolve an Eevee into a Jolteon using a Thunderstone, a Vaporeon using a Water Stone. Oh, build them, that's something I haven't seen in a while. And Flareon using a Firestone. Those were the only 3 available Eeveelutions at the time. And even how you got it, it was given to you as a gift Pokemon in Celadon City. The unfortunate part was that you can only get 1, and you just had to decide which form you want to evolve it into. Of course, for the whole gotta catch 'em all thing, you kind of had to transfer another Eevee from another game with a friend, and do all that stuff again. I hate Pokemon trading, especially in the mainline games. In this game, it's passable, but yeah, I really don't like trading stuff in the Pokemon games. But yeah, that's how Eevee started. And hold on, I'm really hoping for a shiny one. I already have a shiny Eevee, that I'm planning to evolve it as soon as Gen 6 content is introduced. Plus, I already have a shiny Glaceon that I traded. But yeah, I'm getting ahead of myself. So yeah, that was the only way to evolve an Eevee back then. I believe... Yeah, I'm pretty sure that those Eeveelutions still can learn new moves upon evolving. Because Eevee does have its own... Oh wait, I didn't choose to click on you. Eevee already has its own unique move pool, but its move pool changes depending on which evolution you change it into, because obviously it changes its type, so it's going to need to have new moves along with its new form and new stats and everything. So yeah, you gotta be very careful though which you evolve it into. Make sure you have the particular moves that only Eevee can learn before you evolve it, and then evolve it, and then give it some of the new moves of the new Eeveelution. As you can see, there's an Aerodactyl over here, which is definitely a new addition. Rock and flying. It's a very unique combination. I don't think there are plenty. I think there are only 3 rock and flying type Pokemon in the entire games. Technically 4, but 1 is a pre-evolved form. So there's Aerodactyl, Archean, and Archeops, which I count that as 1, and Meteor, which is in Gen 7, so it's not in this game just yet. But yeah, going back to Eevee there. So 2 new Eeveelutions were introduced in Gen 2. Alright. As you can see, Lotad is also widely available now. Probably something to do with the new event, which I'll get to in just a minute. But yeah, 2 new Eeveelutions were added. Umbreon and Espeon. Not necessarily in that order, but that was the order that I personally was introduced to those Pokemon. Those Pokemon, unlike the regular Eeveelutions that could have evolved, only have evolved using a specific evolutionary stone, these Pokemon evolve using with friendship, high friendship, which some people disagree with me, but I don't care because it's my own personal opinion. Friendship evolutions are my personal favorite types of evolutions, excluding level up, excluding evolving through level up. That's my personal take on this. Because to get max friendship with a Pokemon, all you have to do is just have it with you for a particularly long time. Give it some vitamins and stuff, and treat it well. Give it a haircut if it's possible where you are in the particular game you're playing. Level it up a lot, and just win a lot of battles with it. Just don't, Why isn't there anything here? That's weird. Just, don't lose any battles with the Pokemon that you're trying to raise its friendship, because that could lower your friendship. But yeah, that's basically it. Also, there are some items like a Soothe Bell that raises friendship. There's a Friend Ball, which makes sure that Pokemon that is captured in that Pokeball will have its friendship increased over time. Yeah, there are much easier ways of raising a Pokemon's friendship. Let's just say that. Whoosh, that's a ton of XP. I think I'm gonna use an incense just because you know, there aren't a lot of Pokemon in this area, even though there are tons of Pokestops. What's this? Oh, it's an Ammonite. Another one of the newer Pokemon that are now not necessarily new, but are now more widely available in the wild. I didn't really think that sentence through, did I? So, anyways, Espeon evolves from Eevee with high friendship during the daytime, and Umbreon, same thing during the nighttime, which is another thing that was introduced in Gen 2, the whole day and night cycle. I'm not really sure how you're supposed to do it in other games where there isn't so much a day and night circle. Like the game that immediately followed that game, the Hoenn games. But I mean, I guess it's more, at that point it was more tied to the local time of where you happen to be. Fun fact though, even in this game, these two evolutions work in local time. To evolve an Eevee into an Espeon or an Umbreon, you just have to have it as your buddy, walk around with it a little bit, and just evolve it either at nighttime or daytime, depending on which Eeveelution you want. Then in Generation 2, two new evolutions were added, Glaceon and Sylveon. No, not Sylveon, Leafeon, sorry. In order to evolve an Eevee into a Glaceon, you have to, it has to level up while standing close to an icy rock, which is kind of tricky because I believe in Generation 4 it can only be found in one particular place in Snow Point City, which was one of the later cities that you go to in the game. And in some games you just can't find that particular stone, like the Gen 4 Johto games. So literally the only way to get Glaceon in that game is to transfer from a different game. And the only way to evolve it into a Leafeon is to have it level up while you're standing close to a moss-covered rock, which is much easier, especially in Generation 4, because I don't remember. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I'm pretty sure there are two of these rocks in Sinnoh. Again, not 100% sure on that, but I definitely remember something like that in the Sinnoh games. Then another evolution was introduced in Generation 6, which is the next generation that's about to be introduced into Pokemon Go. I'm assuming that's why there's a spotlight hour for Eevee, because Gen 6 content is just around the corner, and that new Eeveelution is Sylveon, which served as the introduction to the brand new Fairy type. Fairy type was introduced in Gen 6 alongside Sylveon, the new evolution for that game. Now, obviously I haven't played the Gen 6 games or Gen 7 games outside of the Let's Go games, but even in Sword and Shield I just caught a wild Sylveon that just happened to be wandering around in the wild area. So the thing is, there is a place in the wild area, I can't remember where it is exactly, but I believe it's somewhere on the Lake of Outrage, where every day there's a different evolution walking around there, which is kind of cool. That's how I got all of the evolutions in the Pokédex in that game. pretty sure there's a method to finding out which evolution can be found on which day, but I haven't really looked into it. I just got lucky with the ones that I did catch. The thing is, though, Eevee used to be an extremely rare Pokemon. Like, the only way to get it was it was a gift Pokemon, basically. The only way to get it was through gifts. And again, to get all the other forms, you just had to trade with somebody or transfer from other games. I believe Gen 4 changed all that, because at one point I guess they realized that there are just too many possible evolutions for this Pokemon that they just had to give us more. Obviously, there were ways around it. You could breed this Pokemon, put it in the Pokemon nursery, and just have it breed with a Ditto or something that it's in its egg group. Preferably a Ditto, because I believe Eevee has a very high chance of being male. The male to female ratio of that species is particularly mostly one-sided towards male, I think. But yeah, that's how to get an Eevee. The thing is, though, with Sylveon, I started to mention I haven't played any of these games, so I'm not 100% sure how to get a Sylveon, but if I remember correctly, it's something crazy like in Gen 6 they introduced something called affection, which is kind of like friendship, but not really the same thing. You kind of have to just play with your Pokemon, feed it, sing to it, I don't know, dance with it, something like that. Again, I haven't played those games yet, so not 100% sure. But the thing is, you have to make sure that its affection towards you, not its friendship, its affection towards you is at maximum. And also you have to make sure that it knows a fairy type move, then level it up. Again, it's getting confusing. Some of the more new games that come out, the harder it is to evolve Pokemon lately, because it's getting more and more ridiculous and convoluted. Like Surfetch'd. In order to evolve a Galarian Farfetch'd into a Surfetch'd, you have to make sure that it gets 3 critical hits in the same battle, or something like that. In order to evolve a Galarian Yamask, you have to it has to take 47 HP damage, and then take it to the without fainting, and then take it to the Dusty Ball, which is a location in the wild area. Then it automatically evolves. To evolve Milcery into an Alcremie, you have to give it something sweet to hold, and then just spin around in place. Which I guess kind of makes sense, because it's a meringue. That's how you turn milk into a meringue. But still, it's ridiculous. Anyways, a lot of people were expecting to get a new Eeveelution introduced in Gen 8 in Sword and Shield, because it's sort of been a pattern lately that new Eeveelutions are introduced in every 2 games, sort of. Because Eevee and its first batch of Eeveelutions were added in Generation 1. Then new Eeveelutions were subsequently added in Gen 2, 4, and 6. So, with no new Eeveelutions introduced in Gen 7, people were expecting a new Eeveelution introduced in Gen 8, which ultimately didn't happen. And considering what I just said about Sylveon, I'm kind of glad that it didn't, because it probably would have been something too ridiculously convoluted. So I'm glad that that didn't happen. So yeah, that's the story of Eevee. Sort of. Or rather, the Eeveelutions. Funny thing is, though, given the fact that they introduced all these different forms of Eevee, right now, as it stands in the game, there literally is a stone for every single Eeveelution. Even though not all of these Eeveelutions can use those particular stones. They theoretically can technically make these Pokemon evolve through using the stones that are already in the game. Obviously, the first three have the original three stones: Thunderstone, Waterstone, Firestone. And then there's a Dusk Stone, which I believe is used to evolve Miss Drevius into Miss Magius, and Murkrow into Honchkrow. That technically could be used to evolve an Eevee into an Umbreon. There's also I think it's a Sunstone. No. Yeah, a Sunstone could theoretically be used to evolve an Eevee into an Umbreon. It's already been used to evolve lots of grass-type Pokemon, like Sunkern into Sunflora, Cottony into Whimsicott, Petilil into Lilligant. So yeah, it could theoretically work on Sylveon, as opposed to a Leaf Stone, which could theoretically be used on an Eevee to evolve it into a Leafeon. It's already used on a bunch of other grass types, like Execute into Executor, and I think Nuzleaf into a Shiftry, I think. But anyways, there's that too, and there's also an Ice Stone. I believe it was introduced in Gen 7, I believe. Yeah. Primarily used to evolve an Alolan Vulpix into an Alolan Ninetales, because Alolan Vulpix and Alolan Ninetales are both ice types in Alola. So even though it was introduced in Gen 7, it could theoretically be used on a Gen 4 Pokemon. And what else? Yeah, there's also a Shiny Stone, which can evolve, I don't know, a Togetic into a Togekiss, a Roselia into a Roserade, Helioptile into Heliolisk. That technically, theoretically, could be used to evolve an Eevee into a Sylveon, even though it's not currently used that way. So, yeah, it's a weird thing. Some people wish that Game Freak would just change the mechanics of the game to just use the stones instead of all this complicated stuff. Because seriously, how are you supposed to evolve an Eevee into a Glaceon or a Leafeon if the stones that the particular rocks that you need to be standing beside in order to evolve them, I don't think they exist in the Galar region. So yeah, it's a thing, I suppose. But that's enough about Eevee for now. For now, let's just talk about the news. Thank you. That's playing with me. How nice. So yeah, let's just talk about some of the news that happened in the game. They were added this morning, I believe. I saw it this morning when I woke up, but I didn't actually look further into it. Let's go. There we go. News. Now if we will just shift over here. Okay, I'm gonna read it out. I hope the wind isn't too bad. I'm gonna stand over here to keep the phone away from the wind. Now let's see. Get ready to Mega Evolve your Pokemon during this month's Mega September event. Our Mega September event is right around the corner. Throughout September, there will be 3 weeks of Mega Evolution themed events for you to enjoy. Whether it's taking down Mega Raid bosses, facing off in battles against other Mega Evolved Pokemon, or just enjoying its company as your buddy, there's plenty to do with your Mega Evolved Pokemon. So, there's something that I've kind of been hoping. By the way, I believe Mega Pidgeot has been added to the game. Let's see what's new in the shop. First of all, gotta take the daily free box. Haven't been doing that for a while. I just forgot that this thing even existed. But let's see if there's something else new here. Oh, look at that! 3 remote raid passes. This is awesome! Definitely worth 1 coin. Can I purchase it again? Guess not. I guess it's a one-time offer. But it's great. Definitely a lot better than this deal. But going back to what I originally was about to say, I was kind of hoping that that Niantic will find a way to make it easier to gain Mega Energy in order to Mega Evolve Pokemon, because right now, as it stands, the only way you can do that is by winning in raids and as fast as possible. Well, the sooner the better, I should say. There's Mega Charizard Y. And, 2 people are already in this battle. We might have a shot here. Of course, it's ridiculously powerful. So, just hoping... I really hope these guys have invited other people. Where is my Rhyperior? Gotta make sure to revive anyone that I think could be useful in this battle. So let's see, definitely Rhyperior, and I guess probably Gliscor, or maybe even Aggron. See, the thing is, I don't 100% remember what their moves are. So first of all, okay, another guy entered the battle, which is good. I gotta add Rhyperior and Shiny Dose. Alright, now I just need to heal Shiny Dose before the battle begins. Maybe I should heal Zekrom as well. Anyways. Okay, so the 4 of us, it's gonna be tough. Not gonna lie to you, it's gonna be tough. 4 people against a Mega Charizard is gonna be tough. But let's go. Let's go for it. You gotta use Rhyperior against it because Mega Charizard Y is 4 times weak to rock, because it's fire and flying. It retains the exact same typing as regular Charizard. Dang! Wow, that guy just almost destroyed my Rhyperior. See, the thing is, you would assume that Rhyperior, which is ground and rock, would be 4 times resistant to fire. It is not. It's actually only 2 times resistant to fire, because ground, for some reason, does not resist fire. However, rock does. Whoa! He destroyed my my Zekrom before I even had a chance to use my charged attack. What gives? Okay, this Charizard is definitely powerful, but I have full confidence that we'll be able to beat it. And there's my Jolteon. I missed Jolteon. I haven't used it in a while. That's kind of nice. It's a good thing that Charizard is weak to electric. Okay, it's just... The good thing about Vaporeon is it's got really high HP, which is something that I forgot to mention earlier. And I guess it's now would be a good time to talk about this. Each evolution has at least one stat at 100%, at 130. One base stat, that is. So, but the thing is, it's gotta be something that matches that particular Pokemon's type and personality. So Jolteon has 100%, 130 base speed. Vaporeon has 130 base HP. Okay, Rock Slide should do a lot of damage, even though the Solrock is really weak against it. Okay. What else? I believe Flareon has 130 base special attack, because it's a fire type. There are a couple of them. There are a couple of them that don't really make sense. Like, first of all, Umbreon has 130 base special defense, and what's how can I Espeon? No, wait. Actually, I'm confused. I guess I can just look it up later, but yeah, I'm just gonna put it here later in the editing process. But yeah, every single one of these Eeveelutions has one base stat at 130, and I'm pretty sure all the other guys left the raid and just left me alone out here, because I'm not seeing anybody else. Never mind, more from me, because I just won all by myself. They left me here alone, and I won. So yeah, this is what a raid battle against a Mega Evolved Pokemon looks like. As you can see, now it changed back into the regular form, which is a Charizard, a regular Charizard. And yeah, I don't even care if these guys left the battle, because I won. I won my first on-camera Mega Evolution battle, which was great. There we go, 10,000 points. Oh, and look at that. We did it in less than 30 minutes, in less than 4 minutes, which gives us 40 Mega Evolution energy. Mega energy, sorry. Which is great. And it's not shiny, as you can see, which is unfortunate, but hey, at least I won, alright? Last time I did this thing on camera, I was against a Mega Venusaur, and I lost badly. But I was by myself, so it doesn't really matter. Now again, Charizard requires 200 Mega Energy, so I'm not gonna do it right now. In any case, I think we did enough content for a full episode. This was great. We got to see some Eevees. I got to talk about some of the Eeveelutions and drop some pearls of knowledge, if you will. And I managed to, I took a part in a mega raid and won for the first time. So yeah, that was great. But yeah, I suppose that's it for now. So again, if I'm gonna keep recording, but if I'll find anything significant or important to share with the rest of the group, it's still going to be in the video. Yeah, in the meantime, I'm gonna keep on walking here. I'm gonna use another lucky egg capitalize on the extra XP, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, where hopefully we'll have some luck with raid hour, similar to how we got lucky right now with the Mega Charizard raid. So, see you guys tomorrow. Hello again, everybody. I really hope you enjoyed this video, because I really enjoyed making it. So, if you like what you've seen here, please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more awesome content like this. So, until next time, guys, I'll see you guys next time.